All right. Second analysis of the day and last one for the week. Forex market. We got the euro versus the New Zealand dollar here. We wanted to give you a bit of an update on this one. We had a nice bullish campaign that ended up yesterday when price hit the target of 78.20. It was the second target. We had two targets here. We had 77.43 and 78.20, like I said, which was just the previous high. But take a look, price just nicely, just punched that level and spiked it, as you can see, and then came back to, to close right below. Now we're behind that. Now we think we might be able to flip over and catch the next move, which should be, very well could be a downside move back to where price came from. Because we are starting to suspect that there's a trading range starting to develop here. We already have 3 legs, right? So we were able to, catch that third leg. Maybe we can also going to be able to catch the fourth leg, but that's all. That's going to be. The big picture is actually bullish, so we need to be careful here, right? That's why we haven't pulled the trigger yet, because you probably remember we were looking at the Euro New Zealand dollar from the weekly chart, actually from the monthly chart, if you recall, because price came from 73.83, which was the very bottom, and at that point we had a massive reaction here when we thought that the major trend is probably turning up, and we're going to have a big move all the way to 88 and probably even beyond that point. However, right now we're kind of playing out the short-term cycle, right? And they're not necessarily conflicting each other. But again, we want to go with the trend. That's why it was much easier to catch leg number 3. But leg number 4 is a bit tricky because you're going against the trend, so to speak. So we need more assurance before we actually jump in, right? So here's what we want to have. We want to see at least, well, first, we can actually, work with the trigger here, which is 77.43. That's the official trigger. Or we can jump a little bit ahead of time, but at least we need to see here a negative day, right? Because it's nice to see that price kind of spiked that key level at 78.20, but it's not enough. Let's say today is going to end up negatively. That's going to give us encouragement, right, to pull the trigger and get in. Probably we'll do that nice and slow. And once price breaks 77.43, we're going to try to get more, to become more aggressive on the way down, right? That's pretty much the game plan. But we're going to be cautious here, all right? Again, this one's coming from the watch list. The official trigger 77.43, mind you that, all right? So we're going to be watching very closely. If price is going to start to turn around, we think it can go beyond 75.48, which is the mid-low key level, and officially that's the next imminent support level. It's also going to be, we're going to use that as the primary target, but we suspect that price could go beyond that point and could chase the previous lows, right? So now we're talking about 74.55, just because of the nature of the high we just came from, right? Because it took the previous one, right? So let's see how it goes. If price is going to break up, then of course we'll change our conviction. Basically, we're going to flip over with our conviction, because then we will start to watch price break in 79.17 here. Once it does that, we also have an interesting opportunity to chase the move from 79.17 to 80.69, right? So what I'm trying to say here is, no matter what happens, we're going to get involved here, right? We're going to participate, in the Euro New Zealand dollar either way. So, it's just a matter of what happens first, and we'll be here to follow up, and of course we'll keep you posted as usual. All right, guys, that's about that for today. Forex trading, Forex market. It's been a nice week. We'll be back on Monday to open up the new week. So we'll see you then. Have a nice weekend. Take care.